everyone, welcome to today's episode of DBT in 5. My name is Jamie Schmidt. I'm a DBT counselor and transformation coach based out of Houston, Texas. Today we are moving on to the mindfulness how skills. Last week we wrapped up the what skills with observe, describe, and participate. And today we are moving on to OneMindful, the first of the how skills. Now, if you remember last week I said the what skills we can only do one of the three at any given time. The how skills are the opposite. We are going to want to do all three of these all the time with our mindfulness practice. And so they're really they are about how we deliver it. They're stylistically what we go about doing, the adjectives of our DBT mindfulness. And so the very first one we start with is OneMindful. And OneMindful is really like the simplest form of mindfulness that most people think of. The idea of doing one thing deliberately at a time. Now, in American culture, OneMindful is not our go-to. We are multitaskers by nature. Actually, we've been conditioned our entire life to be multitaskers. It's part of our societal norm. Think of how often we maybe have our cell phone in our hands while we're eating a meal and also watching TV and scrolling Instagram, right? Like all those things that we do at the same time. It's the exact opposite of mindfulness. It's numbing through overstimulation, and that's how a lot of us have been trained our entire life to do life. And so the gist of OneMindfulness is to focus on doing only one thing at a time. And when I trained in my DBT training, the trainer guy gave this amazing story, and I wish I knew who the original story is about, but it was about this mindfulness practitioner. And he said, for 15 years, I've tried to OneMindfully take a shower, to get in, wash, and bathe myself without thinking of anything else other than the thought, the sensations and practice of bathing. And with that intention, every day in mind, I have been unable to complete that 10 to 15 minute task. We just don't do OneMindful living. It's not what we've trained our brains to do. But the more mindful we can become, the more in control of our emotions and our internal experience we are. And so this idea that we start to slow things down, and OneMindfulness can be practiced any time of day in any task, big, small, fun, not fun. Washing the dishes is a great one to start with. Brushing your teeth, taking a shower. Small, mundane tasks that you do all the time. Try to, the next time you approach it, go, I'm only going to focus on doing this one thing while I'm doing it, and see how different that experience is than what you normally experience it to be. We're a year into COVID, so take hand washing. You've probably washed your hands more in the last year than you did in your entire life before that. But what would it mean today if you approached each time you washed your hands as a OneMindful practice? I'm only going to think about the process and sensations of washing my hands. What does it feel like to rub them together, to lather them, to put them under the water, maybe to adjust the temperature? If you've got an iWatch, do you notice that you start buzzing and counting down for your 20 seconds? What does the process of washing your hands feel like when that's the only thing you're doing? So that really covers OneMindful, and I encourage you to go and practice this today in any of the mundane tasks you have in your life. It's a simple thing, lots and lots of practice to master it and to build those neurotransmissions that are connected with doing one thing at a time instead of doing multiple things. So OneMindfulness is a great way to begin to strengthen your mindfulness skills. I hope you've enjoyed this video, you found it helpful. I think we're on video 9 now of the DBT in 5 series. We've got just a few more and then we'll have wrapped up mindfulness and we'll be a quarter of the way in. So that's really cool. Thanks for hanging out. I'd love if you guys would like, comment, subscribe. That would just mean the world to me, and it helps me with my business and reaching as many people as possible. Have a great day, and I'm not sure which one we'll be back with on Thursday, either effective or non-judgmental, but you'll have to chime in to see. See you guys later. Bye.